Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 300X Academy YouTube channel. And I'm pretty excited about this particular video because, as I said in the description, you would be surprised at how many customers in my career have just been flabbergasted. They've been amazed at the fact that somebody was willing to give them a pre-call. I've done this as a crew leader, I've done this as a service provider, as a contractor, I've done it as a driver, as a dispatcher, and in that call, obviously I introduced myself, let them know that I have experience in the industry. If I a lot of times I will introduce my crew. I will say, hey, I'm showing up with Juan, I'm showing up with Isaac, I'm showing up with Jonathan. We're all going to be in uniform. Our plan is to arrive between 7:30 and 8:30 in the morning. I know the coordinator told you between 8 and 10, but we're ready to go. And there's this is how many guys are going to be available. I mean, be a part of the team. And so I just, I start to tell them, and I have a few questions for you. If you have some time to field these questions and answer them so that we can better prepare for your move. I was going over your notes, I was going over the survey, and I've noticed, some things. But I'd like to start out by asking you, can you tell me how many beds? I know you've been asked this question. I know they did a survey. Sometimes those things get lost in translation, and I just want to be fully prepared for your beds to have the right protection for the mattresses and the box springs. I also asked them about their TV sizes. Have they already been dismounted? And so that way we, if they haven't been dismounted in the morning or whenever I'm able to talk to my coordinator or anything like that, I'm constantly telling them, hey, letting our team know, hey, these have not been unmounted. What's the plan? When is the third party, showing up? And just letting them know that, hey, we're on top of, on top of things. We're reading notes. The next thing I do is I say, hey, I just want to know, if I don't say hey, but I'll just ask them. I say, I just want to know you if there's any items that you're specifically concerned about, any specialty items, maybe you had something in a previous move that didn't get handled appropriately, and you're concerned. Me and my crew want to make sure that that's something that we pay special attention to. Is there something that you're concerned about? And so, as I prepare these notes, I can brief the crew, that evening or the morning of, hey, this is what the customer said, this was their previous moving experience. These were the things that they told me about, and we want to make sure that we go in there and take care of these concerns for that customer. And this falls under two things. It falls under customer service because you're communicating to them that you genuinely have a concern and you're preparing yourself and your team for whatever it is that you're going to face on that move. You're asking them, hey, I'm not seeing any notes about stairs or carries or anything like that. Is there a long carry? you know um, I talk to them about having their cars moved away from the street, or if they're going to need their vehicle, we're probably going to block the driveway. Can they be prepared for those things? If they have any animals, can they lock them up, or can they make preparation for the animals? We have dollies that have some sharp blades around them, and we want to make sure that the kids don't get hurt running around a corner. And then I just tell them this is how this is going to play out. We're going to show up 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. We'll knock on the door. We'll introduce ourselves. Our expectation is that at that point is to do a complete walkthrough. As we're walking through, we're going to do um, a survey of the damage, the property. Look at scratches on walls and cracks in tile, anything that pre-existing damage to your property, and we'll point it out to you. We'll make a note of it, and also we'll need to sign the agreement for you giving us permission to start the move prior to anything getting started on the contract, right? And so I'm kind of giving them an overview of what to expect the next day as we show up. We're gonna want to walk through. We want you to, tell us what you want the boxes labeled, what the rooms are labeled. Let us know about the specialty items. Let us know about your concerns. Be prepared. It's moving day, it's packing day, and please be prepared for, if she tells you, hey, can you guys pack my master bedroom last? I'm still sorting through some stuff. At least you can prepare the crew for what's to come, and let prepare the crew of concerning the temperature and the attitude of your customer. And then everybody has an expectation. Hey, we normally don't take a lunch, we kind of work through lunch, or we take a lunch on site. Everybody's going to bring their own, and they may tell you at that time, hey, we were planning on buying you guys lunch. That way everybody's aware. Maybe if they say okay, they're not planning on getting the lunch. I don't expect any crew. I don't think it's good practice for any crew to depend on a driver or a customer to buy them lunch. You know what you're getting into every day. You know where you're at, you know where you're going, you know what kind of job you do. You should be responsible for your own lunch. That's a different subject for another day. I'm not trying to draw any negativity to this particular video. If you see motorcycle on the paperwork, you want to prepare. Is there any, again, the motorcycle, the garage, the totes, we're going to repack them, and you just want to be able to talk them through, give them a good, 4 to 6 minute conversation, and prepare them for the day. This phone call will put them at ease. When you get there in the morning, they'll know your name. They're not, not no longer a stranger. You're starting to build some rapport. You make them laugh. You, whatever it is, and just let them know, hey, we're here for you. We'll communicate. We're gonna do, let them know, hey, you're responsible for disconnecting your washer and dryer. You're responsible, or have they talked to you about third party? So your communication on that first day, that pre-call, and that call could be the evening before or the morning of. But I would recommend that you make that call before leaving your warehouse facility or before leaving your facility where your equipment is at, so that if you have to take an extra dolly, extra tape, extra paper, whatever it is, you're already there. You don't have to wait to get to the house or to get to the location to find out, man, I should have just asked. I would have been prepared, whatever it is. So, again, in this particular video, I want to tell you how important that pre call is to prepare yourself and your customer for a successful moving experience. Also, this will help to eliminate, this is a claim prevention tactic, right? Because you're taking the anxiety and the stress, or helping them to lower the anxiety and the stress concerning their move, and it's customer service. It's top of the line customer service. So again, I hope this portion of the video has been helpful to you. Please leave comments or best practices in the comments. We're open also to learn, and we also want to be beneficial to you. We thank you for participating with the 300X Academy and Network. Please like and subscribe, not because we're looking for popularity, just because we want everybody who's going to benefit from this type of training and this type of videos um, to be able to get the information they need to be helpful and to strengthen and to edify your skills at every level of a game. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Again, thank you for participating with 300X Academy and Network.